So this video is shot a little differently than our other ones because we're not in the same city right now. We're waiting for jobs to line up so that Jess can join me here in Chicago. So right now we're just going to do it like this, a little less conventional, but at least we can still get shows out for this next month. For this show, we're just going to do what we're going to call an espresso shot. It's going to be a 5-minute video of approximately 5 minutes. It's just going to be a quick discussion on something in gaming. This is also a nice way for us to test out this new kind of programming / way of editing, but then also maybe try to get some more content out there. So for this show, we're going to be talking about Sun and Moon starters. So we're going to see which starter each of us are picking, why we're picking it, and kind of do a quick discussion on that. So Jess, what starter are you going to go with for Sun and Moon?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with Litten. Although I saw that comic strip yesterday that you posted that had Poplio making the pun, and I felt this inherent connection to Poplio, so maybe. But I'm probably going to pick Litten. Litten looks just super great. It's just really solid design, and it's a fire starter, which is like a classic for me.
Cool.
What about you?
I think I'm going to go with Rowlet, probably. It really sucks because normally I do pick water, even though I've only played 2 Pokemon games, one being the really old ones, and then one being Alpha Sapphire, in which each of them I picked a water Pokemon. But I just really don't like Poplio, and then no one likes Poplio, but, I don't know, he's kind of awkward looking, and I know he's supposed to be, a performance seal, but that makes me also, not uncomfortable, but, it's a little, it's not something I've ever wanted. You know what I've always wanted as Pokemon? A performance circus animal. I also have, weird feelings towards the circus, because it's kind of weird, I don't know. I don't really dig on the circus. So I'll probably go with Rowlet. I also tend to like Pokemon that have interesting type combinations. And I know we noticed that Litten and Poplio are each just fire and just water, respectively. And Rowlet is both grass and flying. So I think that'll add something a little bit interesting.
Definitely. I think when it comes to Poplio, what's going to matter is what the evolutions are. Because the starter does look a little derpy. But a lot of Pokemon start out looking a little strange and end up looking amazing at the end of the day. I know it's that way with one of the starters from X and Y, which I haven't played, but I've seen just some of the art from it, and the water starter one for that one is a frog thing, and it just looks awful as a starter. It looks horrible, but its third evolution looks just super sick. So I'm not gonna give up on Poplio, but I'm also not gonna start probably with Poplio. But maybe I'll go to Poplio
part
later.
of me wonders if I should get Poplio and go against the grain. I don't know. Maybe he'll be really interesting. Someone's got to pick Poplio. So maybe he'll turn out, like you said, to be really interesting at the end. Plus, I'm kind of curious too with I think Rowlet's evolutions might get really awkward looking because it's basically just an owl. So they're just gonna make it a larger owl. I don't know if I want to hang out with that either. So yeah, and at least I guess with Poplio there'll be some interesting circus embellishment. Though it's just kind of weird. Maybe it makes me uncomfortable because Pokemon is in essence you just fighting other animals with other animals. So now it's another layer of animal abuse. Maybe that's where the discomfort from the whole world comes. Us being reminded of how awful we treat animals in real life. But yeah, there's something unsettling there.
I mean, animal abuse aside, I feel pretty confident that Litten's gonna look amazing.
Yeah, I think so too. That's probably
his third evolution.
That's the easy way out if you want a definitely good one. And people love cats,
right?
So,
if they mess that up, how did you mess that up? So I think it's gonna be pretty solid.
Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna end up. I think it's gonna end up looking a lot like how Puccina's evolutions are, where it just kind of gets doper, or Ninetales. I feel when you go with either dog, if you go quadruped, pet. It's just gonna look good either way, and you're kind of guaranteed.
Always, I can't think of one that doesn't.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
Take less risks, I think. But I'm okay with that. I don't know. So Poplio's a risk. But honestly, you might get a payoff, but you also might just get a Pokemon you hate. But you take less risk with Litten. You might get a less interesting final evolution, but it's still gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I'm just gonna take a less riskier route, I think.
Right. Always play it safe.